What's up, Saints? Ha 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 ha! Merry Christmas. Or at least, it should be the end of Christmas when you're watching this. I think. I wanted this video to be like a dedication of like the reflection of Christmas. And what better way to do that is reviewing Christmas with the Chosen, The Messengers. Now I saw this in theaters, and they basically split this special up into kind of two portions, one being larger than the other, I think. There's like a concert combined with the actual special episode of The Chosen. And The Chosen covers the nativity story, at least part of it. Now, The Chosen already did something like this last year, so I think they're just retconning this and acting like, nah, that ain't never happened. Now, I did cover on my channel prior, kind of making fun of the story in a respectful way.
Jordan from Dreamland. Do not be afraid, for I bring you tidings of...
I was kind of basically talking about like how crazy the whole situation was. I'm gonna level with y'all. I didn't really care for the concert section. I know, I'm sorry. I was just expecting more of like a, what's the word? More like an episode type deal. I know they hinted that in the trailers, like, oh, this is gonna be a concert combined, but I just don't think that's a good idea. Especially when you're selling tickets to have like a full-length movie type deal. Because, you know, I wanted to, you know, buy a ticket to, you know, support The Chosen. But while I wasn't a huge fan of the concert, I'm not gonna lie, some of those songs slapped. And the other bands that sang Hark, the Herald Angels Sing, did I say that right? Look at him, he looks so happy. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. This opens up with like just a one continuous shot, kind of like they did with the episode of The Chosen. Very cool. I like it quite a bit. And also, hold on, let's just stop for a second. Can we take time to appreciate how black this man Joseph is?
Hey, am I allowed to say that?
I love the actors in this. They give such like an intimate character performance. You could tell Joseph is kind of fed up with this entire situation. This is bull droppings.
So this is bull dropping here. I don't like this, okay?
But he's doing it because he wants to please God, and he kind of makes it known that like, look, God told me to do this and I'm all in. And I love how kind and very like understanding Mary is to like the entire situation.
Mary, this blanket is stuck. There is no way that you're comfortable.
Joseph, I'd like to walk with you. Please.
And this story also kind of has like a back and forward with Mary at this time and Mary in the present. I think that's very cool. I like stuff like that. There's also this segment where they're trying to hide Mary Magdalene to see Mary, mother of Jesus, and the guys at the door do this. They do the fish symbol, and in the theater I was like, yo, I know what that means. I think my favorite part personally was when they actually got into like the barn and the manger, and they actually showcased something that's not very popular or like that's not really talked about, but we all know. How nasty a stable and a barn is. Like they showed Joseph like sweeping up like feces and like all the animals stink and making noise and stuff like that. See, you don't get that in most nativity stories and in most like cartoons and stuff like that. You know, all the animals look nice, they're all smiling at baby Jesus. It wasn't like that. This is nasty. When Jesus was born, I liked how they showcased the angel coming to the shepherds.
Mary? Are you seeing this? Mary? Mary?
Mary Magdalene also talks to Mary, mother of Jesus, about like the disciples being dead. I thought that was very cool. Also, our doctor makes an appearance, Mr. Luke. All in all, this special is okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was slightly disappointed. I kind of wanted more of the episode and like them expanding on that, because they show, you know, a very small section of the nativity story. I kind of understand why they did, and most of the concerts filled it up. And I get why they have all these artists coming together and having and kind of like selling this big special. I'm sure it helps the Chosen quite a bit, and I am happy for that. But as far as like an experience of like a special episode of the Nativity story, I think it does leave a little bit more to be desired in what I see in the story. But that's not to knock against it. I enjoyed it. I think my biggest takeaway from this story specifically is like how humbling it is. Like even Joseph and Mary, I mean, they looked really like busted up and dirty. They're sitting in this dirty stable. We don't really look and take the time to look at this whole situation like that. And I think that's very important to understand the character of Jesus and how humble he is when he came to this world. I think we should all remember that and remember the humbleness that God came down in concluding this Christmas.